Your bike always gets in the way if it doesn't have a bike stand, and kickstands is bad, so I'm just going to show you guys how to make a bike stand using scrap wood. This isn't my idea, I saw it on someone's YouTube channel. Seth's YouTube channel, I'll put a link in the description to his video where he showed it. And then yeah, so basically you just need 2 pieces of scrap wood, and you don't need any carpenting skills. Basically you only need a tape measure, like a whiteboard marker, and a saw and a few screws. That's about it. So I'm just measuring it here. I'll put the measurements in the description, so if you want to make one, it's down in the description. And then basically all you do is you cut it with a saw. I was just using a jigsaw because I want to show that you don't need a specific sort of saw, any saw will do it. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is another trick I just picked up. I didn't see it on a YouTube video, this is just my own. Is you don't have to undo the drill with your hand, you can just put it in open, or like screw in or screw out. And that's how easy it is to put in a drill bit or a screwdriver bit, and it doesn't take long at all. It's like under 5 seconds to put one in and take one out. So I'm just putting a crossbar in, or trying to get the screw in. It's optional, you don't need it. I just put it there so that your back wheel can't go back too far, but it's completely optional. It's up to you guys. So basically what you want to make is a U shape, and then just put 2 planks on the bottom, just screw it in. That's basically how you make the bike stand, so enjoy the rest of the video how I make it. So there it is, all done. When you're riding and your tire is a bit flat, it's always hard to carry a pump around with this, and the shock pump isn't an option. It's just really hard. You have to pump a lot with this giant 2-in-1 pump. It's a shock and tire pump. It has this extra bit that just comes out, and it's like a mini hand pump, and I have to say it works really well, and it pumps up the tire pretty fast. Let's be honest, nobody wants to be a guy carrying a floor pump around. I mean, that image is just unseeable. I mean, just look at that. Who would want to do that to themselves? Where you could simply just use a hand pump. But what I like about that giant one I showed you is it's also a shock pump, so if your shocks are feeling funny, you can pump those up, and it fits in the bag really nicely and snug. And don't you agree that just looks a lot better? Oh, that's a lot better. We all know that sweeping on high areas with a full-size broom is just hard. This isn't a life hack, this is just a nice thing to buy. It's a broom that you can remove, and then it has a handle so that it makes it a lot easier to sweep on high surfaces. this is a pretty nice life hack. If you have a vice grip and the wood is getting old, just flip it around and it's as good as new. And you know, some of the best tasting stuff makes the best storage as well. That is an ice cream tub. You can basically store anything in it, and it just looks a lot neater than having a lot of cables lying around. Here's a cool trick. What maybe not all of you know, but some might, is when you take a nail clipper. By clipping it with a nail clipper, it's like really plush, not sharp at all. Where with a cable cutter leaves that small edge. Why isn't the? Yeah, but it leaves that small edge open. That can be sharp, so by just going over with a nail clipper, just gets that off, and it's completely plush. Last hack of the day, you can take like zip ties and just stick it in your bike if you have a sealed bottom bracket, and it will stay in there, and then if you need it you can just take it out. So yeah.